So now at this point, I have a whole list of keywords, some that I thought about at the beginning, and others, and many others that I discovered using the different tools we looked at. And now it's time to go back to an ASO tool. Here I'm going to use Sensor Tower again to find the traffic and difficulty for those keywords. So one thing I prepared is an Excel spreadsheet where I'm going to list all those keywords. So let's look at the column. So I have keyword, the phrase, why I have it, the traffic, iPhone difficulty, iPhone apps returned, and then the iPhone rank. So in this example, I'm pretending that my app is just an iPhone app. It's not an iPad, so I don't have to add the iPad columns. So let's take an example. Yoga. So it's going to be kind of tedious, but we're going to have to do it. Here I'm entering yoga. The phrase is just yoga, the word by itself. So it's the same as keyword for now. Why I don't have to specify, there's nothing specific about it. The traffic is 5.8. iPhone difficulty is 5.9. Don't have to enter the iPad information, and there are 3,428 apps returned. iPhone rank is where my app ranks for that keyword, but because it's not yet published, I'm not going to enter it. I'm just going to leave it blank for now. But once my application is published, I'll be able to go back to this spreadsheet and enter where my app is, how far my app is in the list when we are entering that keyword. So now let's take another one I was looking at was yoga poses. So I'm going to put it there because it's kind of tied to yoga. So I'm going to do that. So I see that there's a traffic of 5.2, 3.4, 218. So the good thing here is that the first one, yoga, is a higher traffic, but it's also much more difficult to rank for it, 5.9. Here with yoga poses, I have an iPhone difficulty of 3.4, so I have more chances to be ranked. So I can keep on going like this. I'm not going to show you all the details I have to, but here this is what I did offline, and look at all the keywords that I came up with, and let's look at the numbers. Now I listed some of the keywords and phrases that we discovered during the keyword research. Of course, if it was a real review, there'll be many more keywords than that, but it's just for the sake of example. So let's review how we can analyze that. So the first word, yoga, by itself is very competitive. There's a lot of applications that are being returned for it, and my chances for my application that's going to be brand new to be returned for yoga is very low. I probably, if there are like 3,000, I may be position 2,000. I don't know, and it's no way that someone is going to go down a list of 2,000 applications to find my app. That being said, I shouldn't give up on it. So I see a lot of app publishers, because a keyword is too competitive, give up on the keyword and decide to use another one. But here my application is about yoga, so I have to use yoga. It makes sense. Plus, we'll see that if I create keyword phrases starting with yoga, then it becomes less competitive. So now Yoga Studio is the here I specify that it's an app name because right now I remember, but few months from now I may forget why I added Studio here. So it's kind of a hint for me that I put here. I have a traffic of 3.7 and difficulty of 3.4. It's not bad. Yoga poses is better, even better, because I have a higher traffic for the same difficulty. So poses will definitely be a word I use. Maybe in the app name, probably in the app name, because there's a high traffic too. What I did too is I search for the singular form, yoga pose, and because sometimes you're not sure. I think when I was looking at the suggested words, pauses was listed, not pose, but you never know. So I listed this one too, and you can see that first the traffic is lower, and the difficulty is higher. So definitely I'm not going to use the singular version, but the plural version. Yoga workouts. So what I was trying to look at is between poses, your workouts, and exercises, which one are the most searched for and which ones are the less difficult. So you can see that poses is higher than workouts, but workouts is pretty good too, and exercises is good too, but it's a longer word, so I may not use it. Yoga for beginners was another suggested keyword phrase in the search, but I see that it's the difficulty is high and the traffic is not as is pretty low, so I'm not gonna go for it. Yoga Pilates, same thing. Videos is okay. And now these are all the ones that were starting with yoga. Now let's look at Bikram, which I discovered with Google Keyword Planner. So Bikram by itself is a 3.6, 3.7, but Bikram Yoga is a 5.2 and 3.7. So it's a very good term that I should be ranking for. Yogic was another one I discovered, and using the one tool, not one tool actually, the tool was called onelook.com website. So Yogic is very good actually, because look at it, there's a traffic of 3.6 and iPhone difficulty of 0. Only 24 applications are being returned. And Yogic breathing is even is the same, because when I tap Yogic in the search, breathing was suggested. So those are very good to rank for, and it's a very small word, so that's good. Ayurveda is another one I discovered. Look at it, traffic of 3.4, difficulty of 0.8. Hatha Yoga, same thing, 4.6, 3.1. So in summary, as you can see, what we are really searching for are high traffic keywords with the lowest difficulty possible. This is a limited research for the yoga application. Again, if I had to do it fully, there will be many more keywords than this. But it's just to show you the process.